Welcome back to AFL Riverina TV. I'm Lauren Markham. Well, some of the Riverina League finalists must feel as though they're caught between a rock and a hard place. Minor premiers Wagga Tigers have set the pace all season, and now there's Colin Gully bearing down from 5th spot. The Demons eliminated Griffith Swans last weekend and now have their opponents from the last 2 grand finals lined up. The sudden death semi is at Griffith on Sunday. Before then, Tigers take on the Crows, who were too good for Mangapla last weekend. Joining us in the studio is one of Tigers' young stars, Brendan Myers, and Shane Buchanan from AFL Riverina. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Now, Brendan, you were best on ground against the Crows, your first senior game this year. What did you learn about Leeton that day?
I thought Leeton was sort of a bigger, tall body side. They have more physical around the footy and don't really run as much off halfback as what we do. But no, they've a few good key players, like that Neil in the ruck. His big body throws his weight around a bit, and then they have some good on ballers in there as well.
And how about your own footy? What have you really been working on in the last few months?
There's a few little things I've been working on, like my disposal and my running and that sort of stuff, and my marking and that sort of stuff. But other than that, not much. Just trying to stick to the basics and that.
And now, Shane, Tigers will go in as favourites against Leeton. The Crows haven't set the world on fire this year, but do you think they're capable of putting everything together at the right time?
Oh, everyone does it. There's no doubt about that. I suppose if we look at the form over the year, Tigers, 1 loss for the whole year, so they obviously go into this game as favourites, I suppose. But if we go back to last week with Leeton, I mean, they kicked 10 goals, 16. So, you know, in the second quarter, I think they kicked 2 goals, 8. So they had their opportunities probably to blow Mango away, I suppose. You know, but in saying that, 26 scoring shots on goal. At times they moved the ball really well. And probably the highlight as well was the key players for them were in really good form. Ben Curley down back was exceptional. Stopped a lot of entries. Also, Conroy used the ball really smart, and then Bryce O'Gary, who's very physical player, but won a lot of the ball as well, sort of thing. So look, those players are important for Leeton if they're going to win.
And now, Brendan, we know your coach Sean Campbell has considered the Crows a pretty dangerous side all year. Will there be a different approach for this game, or do you just keep playing the way you are?
Yeah, I think we'll just keep playing the way we've been playing. It's obviously working, so that run off the half-back, rebound, slingshot footy, that's just what we'll stick to.
And now Sean's only a young coach, but he really is getting the best out of the playing group. What makes him so successful as a coach?
He's just a really good leader. He leads from the front. Like if we go in at half-time or something, he'll say, do this, boys, do that, and he'll be the first one to go out there and show us what to do. So he's really, really good like that.
And now who else have you enjoyed playing alongside this year?
I love playing with all the fellas. You know, like the young blokes, and then the more experienced fellas like Flano and Freddie in the back line and Paddy O'Connell and those sort of fellas, and then my brother Lockie Myers as well. It's always good playing with him.
And now, Shane, do you think Tigers will be able to book their grand final spot on the weekend?
Well, they'll be looking to do that. There's no doubt about that. That's what the weekend is all about, I suppose. Look, Tigers have been the form team all year. Their game style is very much play on at all times. Leeton Whitten must got to lock them down as much as they can and tighten the game up as best they can. Playing at Gamay may suit Leeton with that, a smaller ground, so that might tighten Tigers up a little bit, but it's critical. They've got to stop them to run. But I think Tigers are going to have too much class, Lauren. I think they've been the form team all year and should get the chocolates in that one.
Now, is there a chance that Robertson Oval could host this year's premiership decider?
Yeah, good question. As we speak now, there will be a ground inspection, and we'd hope a decision will be made later in the week. And a little bit is probably dependent on the rain that's forecasted to fall this week.
Now, Brendan, your only loss for the year was to Mango. Were you guys surprised that they went down to Leeton?
They come off a few pretty bad, well, not losses, but they drew with Coolman. And then, so they're coming off a few sort of ordinary games. But, yeah, I was sort of surprised that Leeton got over them in the end there.
And now, Shane, the pressure's right on Mango. They've been the second best team all year, and now they're in a do-or-die final against Red Hot Gully. Are they in trouble?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, look, finals is pressure, and that's what it is. That's when the good players raise the occasion, and also good teams as well. That comes back to how confident they are as well, sort of thing. So, and that's what finals are. You want to see the good players lift, and they normally do. Mangaplo have had their opportunity in finals in recent years, so they know what to expect in regards to that, preparation and pressure about finals. So look, they just probably need to find more avenues to goal, I think, Mango. I mean, they just need to hit the scoreboard a lot more than what they have been. Colin Gully played really well last week. They had 32 scoring shots. Harry Perriman kicked 5. Nick Kennedy kicked 3. And their pressure around the ball carrier was first rate, Colin Gully. Look, it's a critical component, I think, on the weekend is going to be your attitude. What is your attitude? You're playing at Griffith. What attitude do you take there? And I think Colin Gully's probably got a little bit better attitude at this time of year, and I think they may get over the Goannas in that one.
Well, Brendan, you also had a big game against Gully. That was back in mid-July, and it was the last time that they lost. Do you think they're the most dangerous of the other 3 teams in finals?
Yeah, I think they definitely are. They always seem to be able to pull everything together this time of the year, and it's a bit scary actually. So, but it'll be what it'll be, I suppose.
Well, thanks for coming in, guys, and best of luck for the rest of September.
No worries, thanks for having us.